Everyone, including all of us, is always giving credit to inventors. Thomas Edison did this. Nikola Tesla did that. Steve Wozniak built this. In reality, that's only partly true. Most inventors trying to invent would have looked like fools if they didn't have the proper tools. The sounds of a busy workshop would cease if not for the advent of hand tools. It takes all of those to craft highly precise, giant-sized tools. Well, this is a serious-looking machine. Yeah. I wanted to get a handle on some tools of old, so I met Marc Greuther, who is the Henry Ford's chief curator. Would you call this a tool?
It's a tool overall, but every part of it is also a tool. This is a milling machine, special purpose milling machine. One of the major steps in Model T engine production.
Milling is what?
Milling is metal cutting. So essentially, actually, it was milling 15 of these. If you look at this surface here, which is nice and flat, and this surface here, which is like a half cylinder, it was milling those surfaces, 15 engine blocks.
That's an engine block?
That's an engine block. It's inverted as well, it's upside down.
How important is it that an engine block be cut precisely?
If it's not cut precisely, it's simply not going to perform as an engine. And if the engine doesn't work, the car doesn't work, it's fair to say this is the sort of beating heart, the center of the engine. Yeah, it's got to be precisely manufactured.
If this is not precisely manufactured,
it'll rattle itself to death.
You'll just have to go somewhere on your bike.
Yeah, probably.
I wondered if there was a must-have precision tool for someone like Thomas Edison.
It would have been a lathe. It would have been a machine lathe.
But of course you need precision tools to create a tool like a lathe.
Right.
What would those tools be?
It's a combination of things. So you're looking at metal files, but you're also looking at the interaction between a tool like that and a very, very diligent machinist or a worker.
And how small do these tools get?
Well, to the point where you can hold them in a hand. I mean, you're talking calipers. You're getting back to things like hammers. You're getting back to really fundamental tools, but wielded very, very carefully.
I feel like we take our hammers for granted.
We probably do take our hammers for granted.
I still want to know, who was the guy or gal how many years ago who said, all right, we're calling this flat?
Whoever had the right measuring tools to determine that it was flat enough.
But
actually, you're bringing up a good point,
right?
Because even the most precise thing at some level is going to be imprecise. It's a level of precision you're always aiming for. You've got something raw and you want something in a finished state. And the more complicated it is, the more you have to break that down into individual elements.
And the way to break that down is through a worker's expertise, along with the precision of those familiar calipers, pliers, and even hammers.